Hi everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to buy and close your options for beginners on Interactive Brokers Mobile. I'm going to be talking a little slower just so I can, I'm going to want to zoom in on specific items. If you're watching this on your desktop, it's easy to see. If you're watching this on mobile, I'm probably going to have to zoom in so you can see. I might not even put my face in this, but we'll see in editing how it looks. So I'm going to show you how to use it on the paper trading account. What I like about Interactive Brokers, a few things really. The trading fees are low. You could see like it's $1 a contract and they do have a max. It's a lot cheaper than Questrade and Wealthsimple, which I've reviewed on this channel before. But what I really like is the paper trading option. So you see I have the Interactive Brokers pulled up, and then at the very bottom, you see where it says paper trading. You notice how the color's like black right now. I'm gonna click on this and it turns red and it says simulated trading. And this is what I'm going to be showing you on. And if you want to trade options for a beginner, I recommend using the paper trading account. They let you reset your account whenever you want and you can choose up to $1 million. So when I log in, it gives me a little, it's not a brokerage account, cool. And now this is a Tuesday at around noon, so the information is live. I have around $46,000 here. Year to date, let's say in the first 3 months, I'm up 1.5%. This is the home screen. I've been doing paper trading every month or so on my channel. If you want to see, just for beginners, I used $25,000 and I was able to bring it up to $46,000. I'm not going to teach you the basics of options here. You should know the basics already, but I just want to show you how to buy and sell using the Interactive Brokers mobile option. You have your portfolio at the very bottom. Right now I have 100 shares of AMD, so I'll show you a covered call. You can choose your markets on the very right. Not interested in this. You have your watch list, which I do like looking at. And then right in the middle, you have your buy and sell. This is your trading window. You have a few options here to look at. You have the buy and sell in red. Now we'll get back to those colors once we get to the options chain. You have a few ways to choose your ticker. You see where it says recently viewed. You could search up top for a few different items. You could see my recently searched. You have your recently viewed right here in the middle. You have your favorites. You could even go options wizard if you'd like. So you're like, hey, I don't know what to do. Would Interactive Brokers help me? So you could click on SPY. I don't know why it makes you click on Options Wizard again. And you can predict here, hey, I think SPY will go up, I think SPY will go down, and then it'll give you an option strategy. But I think I'm just gonna show you how to do it from scratch on your own. I like to click on Options Chain just to go right into it, and then we'll click on the S&P 500, which is SPY. And again, I don't know why there's this other menu that you have to click on it again, fine. Now this is what it should look like for everyone. I chose the dark option. You can change the options in your settings. It's just easier to look at. At the very top ribbon, we have you can swipe left and right to choose the number of days. If you're buying an option, let's say you want the Tasty Trade method, which is around 45 days. So I'll choose 38 for now, and it pulls up strikes. Notice you have calls on the left and puts on the right, and then your strike right now. You see where it says 574, that's the current price. If you want to adjust this, you can click here. Now, you can adjust what you want to look at. Notice how I click on manage columns, and I wanna click on the delta just to see what it looks like. And I like to see the model IV just to know certain percentage. Let's click done. And then you won't see it right away, but you have to swipe left and right. You notice I have the delta here and the percentage that tells you your risk. Now, when it comes to options, when you're buying and selling, notice how I mentioned the red and blue before. If you click on the ask, it goes blue, that means you're buying. Notice the bottom right where it says debit, you're paying $11 for this. And remember, options are always times 100. So this is $1,100. If you unclick that and you click on the bid, notice how it goes red, that is selling. At the right where it says negative, a credit, that is you selling. That means you are getting this. You are getting the $1,200. So make sure, you can only trade in a margin account. You can't trade in a cash account, but make sure you know what you're doing and you're clicking on the right one. So we are buying for now. We think in the next 38 days, SPY will be 600. So we want to click on make sure it's blue. We'll click on the bid. Let's click order. And now it gives you a bunch of information here. I always like pulling up the performance details. You can close it if you want, but I like looking at the chart. It'll give you your break even, your max loss, Remember, we're buying options, so our max loss is always what we pay for it. So it's a little easy to see. You could see your probability of profit. And then to buy, notice how this is on the very bottom. Let's slide to buy. Oh, we have to select our price. You're right. You're right. This is a beginner. This is a fail. You can limit, you can choose the price you want and the quantity. You can choose up here. Let's go market for now. You could do any advanced trades, but this is just for beginners. You could select when you want this to close. Good until the end of the day, which is 4 p.m. Eastern, or good till canceled. Now what we're going to do, we're going to choose market, slide to buy. Are you sure? Yes. Maybe later. I don't want notifications. See where it says your order has been filled. This is great. So what we want to do is just see this in our portfolio. So let's just go back and then click on our portfolio. Now we should have the S&P 500, which is right there. And now let's say you want to close this. We'll click on it again. And now you can sell. This is what you have. This is your market value, your profit, your loss. Let me just close this. You see how it's moving live? It's showing my P&L live, which I like. I like that I was doing this within market hours. So let's click sell. This is a sell order. Notice how it's saying on the right. So this is an easy way for you to tell. If we click buy, it goes into blue. You can also change it up here. So we'll go sell. This is going to close out what I want. I can always choose market or choose my own price. You can preview. Let's see what it looks like. It'll show you your total trade and all your information. Let's close this, get out of the way. Let's remove my performance details. This will show you the information, and let's go slide to sell. Let's click yes. I don't know why that keeps popping up. Great, your order has been filled. Awesome. And if you want to do the same thing on the put side, let's go back into the buy and sell. So we could choose Apple or a different stock if you'd like. Let's go options. Remember, clicking on the ask is buying. Clicking on the bid is selling. So just make sure you have enough money or you're trading on the correct account. So let's say we want 52 days from now, we think Apple will go down. We can click, make sure it's blue, 200. See how it's saying you're getting a debit. It shows us our break even, our max loss. There is a max gain on a put because your max gain is when it goes to 0. You can slide to buy, you can preview. We didn't even put a price yet, but we can set our price here. We can do limit if we want. We could buy 5 if we'd like. Let's go market price, preview, slide to buy. I'll show you how to close this one out as well. Yes. Your order has been filled. It's filling right away because I'm choosing market. I'm only choosing market because I want this to be filled for the video. Otherwise, it doesn't really make sense. Again, it shows up here. It shows we're already at an $8 loss. It shows our position. It shows what it moved. So let's click on this and we can go sell. And make sure you're choosing the exact amount that you want to sell because we bought 5 and right now it's saying 1. Notice here it says position 5. So we can do 5 if we want. We can click market, slide to sell. Your order has been filled. So just showing you the basics of buying and selling on Interactive Brokers. You have a few options on the right if you want to go light mode display. You can go, where's the light mode? Did I miss it? Oh yeah, right up top. Light mode, dark mode if you want. Just a short video. I think I'm going to leave it here. Let me know if you have any questions. I could do another one on credit spreads and iron condors if you'd like. I'm going to leave a link to sign up to Interactive Brokers if you'd like. Thanks for watching and tune into the next one.